that, Cammie.
Gosh, I just want to hug everyone right now.
Let's.
I know. All right, so it's not just about weddings and dads. June is also Pride Month. A time to celebrate the LGBTQ plus community, honor its history, and support the ongoing fight for equality. So today, we're gonna talk about meaningful ways to show your support for Pride Month. So whether you're a part of the community or an ally, there are so many ways to get involved and make a difference. And here are 3 ways, and then we're gonna all talk about how we are here to celebrate everything about Pride Month. Okay. First thing is to obviously let's educate ourselves and others. So that's doing a little bit of research, watching some movies that have to do with this topic. Show public allyship by sharing on social media and even volunteering, maybe joining one of your friends to an event or parade. And of course, support LGBTQ businesses and organizations, whether again, that's volunteering and shopping them. How are we all celebrating? How are we all supporting? Let's go ahead and share it.
I'll go first.
Okay.
I love Pride Month. It's one of my favorite times of the year, more than Christmas, even my birthday month.
More than Christmas.
And that's because you really do see people embrace and express their authenticity, but also feel empowered to raise awareness, like you were saying, and fight for their rights. So June is really this beautiful and powerful mix of uplifting queer voices, as well as kind of like representing the LGBTQ spectrum, which I myself am a part of. So it's funny, I'm a social media influencer, and I don't think I've ever said this online, but I am bisexual. And it's funny too, because I think my parents are watching this and I've never directly said it to them, but I am bisexual. And so Pride Month really makes me feel the most visible and the most validated, which has been really nice. And one thing I'd like to note is that growing up, my parents were very progressive, and I was very fortunate enough that they were taking me to Prop 8 rallies when I was 15 years old. They were always very inclusive in their language of like, oh, do you like any boys or girls? So I never felt, it was really nice because I've never felt the need to come out because it was never expected of me. You know, if I ever brought a girl home for Thanksgiving, my family would welcome her with open arms and a plate full of turkey. But a lot of people don't have that privilege. A lot of people might be ostracized by friends or family just for their own identity. And so Pride Month is very important in showing that there is a community, they do have a support system, and it's just a really great time to feel welcome and to feel loved despite your expression or sexuality. So I just wanted to wish everybody else a happy Pride. I feel like I'm getting emotional, but a very happy Pride Month to everyone. Yes.
So what would make you feel the most supported right now? Like what is your favorite way to celebrate or you see people supporting?
So during Pride Month, I go to all of the parades. I love the parades. I love cheering everyone on because for me, it's also an opportunity to get dressed up and like have this really great time. But it's also a really important month to share resources, to raise awareness and let everybody know, because LGBTQ rights are still very much in jeopardy. It's still a very hot topic button that even if you're an ally, it's really important to show that you are celebrating Pride and letting people know that you're an ally and that you are a safe space, because I feel like a lot of people don't have that. They don't know who they can go to for a support system. So any way you can show support for Pride, even if it's wearing a rainbow flag or however you want to dress up, that will help in that sense. But thank you guys for letting me share that.
Well, thank you for sharing that. That was awesome.
Yeah, I'm so glad that you shared that. You know, before today's show, I didn't know that. I mean, I wouldn't even probably think about it, but like, I think that's very cool that you are sharing and opening up. So,
are you doing anything, Carolyn, for Pride Month in celebration?
So typically, I have done the AIDS Life Cycle Ride, which is to raise funds and awareness for AIDS treatment. And we always do that during Pride Week. And so right now, that race, it's not technically a race, it's a ride, but that ride is happening right now. So if it's Thursday, I believe they're in Santa Barbara.
And it's on bicycles?
They're on bicycles. So my team, Jacy, is on the road right now. And so I believe they're in Santa Barbara, and then tomorrow they'll be in Ventura, and then Saturday they will finish the ride either in WeHo or downtown. They kind of change.
It's 585 miles.
Can you believe that? That's crazy.
Over 7 days, and they camp in tents every night.
It's so much fun.
So, you know, think about them right now. They're in Santa Barbara, sleeping in a tent on day, I guess, 5. And they'll ride in on Saturday. And so if you are in WeHo in West Hollywood and you see the AIDS Life Cycle ride, cheer on those riders. They will be finishing their 585th mile, and they need to hear from you.
Clap just for that.
Clap and bring some water.
That's a lot of miles.
That's a lot of miles.
But how exciting. And that's a great way to raise awareness as well.
Absolutely, absolutely. So they'll be there. You can't miss it. It is like a huge production happening, and it's just a great supporter of the LGBTQ community.
And even if we can't physically like go out to these events, you can still support by doing it online and donating. So that's what's like so awesome about having access to all these things right now.
Yeah.
How are you celebrating? Oh, me?
Oh, now I was gonna say, how are you celebrating?
I am okay, so those of you who don't know, I love to wear rainbows all year round. So I will be wearing all my rainbows. This is like the one time a month where I can actually look like a Skittle and nobody says much, okay? And I also have been shopping just like a lot of makeup brands, and I can't wait to share some of these gender neutral products that I have found that I also am planning on purchasing. I can't wait to try as well.
Wait, what are the makeup brands? Will you get into that later, or?
No, not the makeup brands, because I don't do beauty that well, but I have a chapstick from, oh my gosh, we have the same chapstick. It's Poppy and something.
Oh, I love Poppy.
Yeah, so they have a Pride chapstick called Pride Punch. And it is so delicious.
That sounds wonderful.
I have been dipping my little nails and be like, Pride Punch, you know?
Okay, I need some of that, girl. Let's get that.
Yeah. So there's just so many different wait, what's it?
Poppy and Pout.
Poppy and Pout, so sweet. So again, a lot of our favorite fashion brands are actually teaming up with all of these communities to make certain products.
That's great.
Just to celebrate.
Cool, I didn't know that.
Well, you guys, I'm not going to go to a parade or a bike ride, but I'm just going to celebrate at home with my kids and probably cook food for them, which is kind of boring. But you should know too, I have 2 children that, and I want to tie into Jacy, they did not have a supportive family or support group at all. And when Kid A, I'm not going to use their name, Kid A was 16, he was kicked out by his parents. And Kid B was 18 when he was kicked out by his parents. And so I have 2 foster kids that I have brought into my home to say, these are my kids and they live with me. So they've been through college with me, these are my extra kids. And my daughter is also pan. So now I have 3 children that are in the spectrum. So I think the most important thing is sometimes people feel that they have to go outside themselves or into the community, buy things. No, it starts at home. And so what I have done is give a support group to my children because they are my kids, and I cook for them, I yell at them to do the dishes and clean up their whatever, but letting them know that they have someone in their corner that supports them, that's a part of them. And so now I have 2 great bonus kids that are super, and I have 4 kids, and the best part is they're so close, all of them, that makes me so happy. So I didn't have to give birth to them or anything. This was like the best part. So get yourself a kid. There's tons of kids out there who don't have families or people that don't support them, or friends who are not allies, that need allies to say, hey, I believe in you, I understand who you are, you're being your authentic self. I applaud that. So I'm just gonna cook and yell at my kids like I always do, and start at home. So we're gonna do that.
I learned so much about
I know, that's so cool.
Cammie, that was making me emotional because so many people need that, to just know that they're loved and that that's okay to just be who they are.
When I first got Kid A, I was doing a show earlier, and we had a guest on who talked about the gay center here in LA, which is doing amazing work. They have programs and monies, things that are set aside for the young kids.
That's who sponsors the AIDS Life Cycle.
And I said, well, you should go there because they may have a room for you, because I wasn't sure that I wasn't gonna accept a new kid. I just got my kids out of the house. I wasn't looking to get another kid in. And I took him down there to like kind of give him the information so that he had the knowledge. And he said to me, the gentleman there, they only had 200 beds. Do you realize that, I think the numbers are astounding. I can't even go through the numbers right now, but 200, there was a waiting list for 6 years for Kid A.
Wow.
And so my Kid A looked at me with these eyes like he got all this research and all this wonderful programs, and he was so excited, but he couldn't even tap into it for 6 years. What was he gonna do? He was homeless. I said, you're not homeless, honey. We're gonna go home and you're gonna do the dishes like I told you to. And so, and now it's been, he's graduated from college and everything. So yeah, just bring your kids home and love them no matter what,
Yeah.
you know, and be the support that everyone else needs in the community too. And then you'll find that your community expands, man. So
Thank you for sharing that, Cammie.
Gosh, I just want to hug everyone right now.
I know.
Yes, I love you, ladies. Happy Pride Month. Happy Pride Month.
I wish I had my chapstick to show everybody.